cover mid-off, mid-on. Sipple comes in again. Patterson edges that one through to Redmayne. A big appeal. The umpire checks with the square leg umpire, and the first wicket falls on the first legal delivery of the innings. Not a great start for the South Australians. In from the southern end. A bit uppishly, but nicely through that gap. That will go for 4 runs.
Brogsy. Great shot. Like to brew through the covers for 4. Some innovation from Tooley there.
Taking 3 for 25. Just bowling and giving that little bit of width, isn't she? Nice back foot drive there from Josie Dooley.
Knott comes in again, pitches it up in the air, it beats cover this time. The Sipple comes in again off that leg side. Plays off a hip, that's going to go for 4 runs. It's the last ball of her third over. Pulled away out through square leg for 4 more runs. Back with square leg on the rope. Is outside the off stump. Picks a nice little gap there in the covers.
Like Knott and Parsons on, I feel like they're pushing these overs through, and that looks like a stumping, and that is a stumping, and that is well deserved by Grace Parsons, who has persisted and persisted with that ball, floating up, changing her pace, getting her lines and her lengths right. And Emma de Bruin, she's got to go. As Parsons comes in again on the back foot, it's in the air, and it's been juggled. It's been juggled. It popped, it went in. It popped out, it came back in. It's Zoe Cook has eventually taken that catch, but here she'll just be surviving as she faces to Parsons, and it's a caught behind first ball. Again, commentators curse there. Not a lot of footwork there for me, and just hung the bat out, and that was an easy catch for Georgia Redmayne. Crowd out here. Oh, there is actually. I'm just looking at the stands as she comes in for the hat-trick ball. She's coming around the wicket. It almost hit. I
should have put myself on mute.
Hit, and it turned. It actually hit, and the ball.
Well flighted, full time. Oh, nearly. Ginger, nice quick run up. Lofts that one over the back of the square leg. Plenty of space there. It's going to go for 4 runs. She comes in her third delivery. Short. Barsby goes high. There's no one out there, and that's 6.
As Ginger comes in, that's a full toss, and Wellows.
Dice in her pocket, I think.
Yes. And that's just played off the hip there by de Bro. That's her 50, and it's taken 77 balls for her 50 runs, and she'll go down and shake hands with Amanda Jade Wellington. She comes in first ball of her 7th over, tries the lap shot, gets away with it, de Bro there. And pitches up, nice shot. That's a beautiful shot of the day, 4 runs.
Hit down to the Catherine Raymond end.
Sipple nice and quick again, down early to lap it over the head of the wicketkeeper for 4 runs. As Knott comes in, that's overflighted. I think Wellington got a decent piece of that.
As Vol continues. Oh, and she's finally found that.
Knott comes in, and that's beautifully used her feet, beautifully through the cut. And Knott comes in, and Amanda Jade's decided to go for the reverse, and she's been rewarded with 4 runs. Comes in again, nice relaxed run up for her, or slower delivery. And Wellington was almost through her shot, and she's just paddled that down to mid-on. They were thinking about the 2, but I tell you what, Seattle Ginger, oh my God, she's quick now. I hate to bring up quickness again in front of you.
What are we getting paid for?
Sorry, Wello.
And we have a wicket.
And we do have a wicket. And that's short, and that's been pulled, and that's going to go to the boundary. That's a brilliant shot by de Bro.
Cook comes in, a slow ball, edges it, and is taken by Charlie Knott. Cook comes into de Bro. Edges that one higher, fielder coming in. Parsons is going to take the catch, and de Bro is out. Frustration brings the end of her wonderful innings out. Cook bowls the second last one. Big hit, that's going to be caught as well. And the 9th South Australian wicket falls with the score on 231. Nice catch out there by Ginger off the bowling of Cook and brings up Cook's 4th wicket. Hat-trick delivery. And bowls her and picks up the hat-trick. Picks up the hat-trick on the last ball of the innings. Gives her a 5-for as well. And Mashanway bowled for a duck.
Too many than they would have liked. And she's out.
And there was a little bit of a hint of swing away, but it's been edged on.
Left-handers, even if they don't have any left-handers in their team. As a full toss is hit back past mid-on for 4.
As Neil comes in, and that's a beautiful shot from Georgia Redmayne. Just leaned on that. They're running hard as Neil comes in again. And that's just sort of a nice half volley really for Georgia Redmayne, and she'll trot through down the other end. But Charlie Knott seems to be doing that role as Neil comes in for her last ball of the over, and that's been hit straight back past her.
Backwards square legs. Tracks that one out through point this time, Charlie Knott. That's going to go all the way for 4 runs. This time Knott beats point, and third band's going to come around, and it's going to roll into the rope. Oh, lovely shot there from Georgia Redmayne. Just as Wilson comes in again to Georgia Redmayne. Tries to repeat the same shot. Didn't quite get it as well. Big chase there. She's never going to get a look in as an opener or a keeper. Big hit there, that's out. That's going to be 4 runs. There's just a totally different experience for them. Picks it up high. There's a fielder out there and it's straight down her throat. Charlie Knott just giving catching practice there.
Barsby comes in for the last ball of the over, and there it is. Lauren Winfield Hill
looks like she's assessed the conditions.
As Wellington comes in, and that's a down leg. I'd call that a bit of a loose ball, but I thought Georgia Redmayne.
In comparison to the overs, after 16, the Scorpions were 1 for 80 and Fire are 2 for 82. So pretty much on par, just without the loss of the extra wicket.
Wilson around the wicket to Redmayne. Square drives that one through the vacant slips cordon down to that, and a 50 comes up.
Yeah, and that's not only a 50 for Redmayne, but 2,000 runs in the WNCL. So
well, great
fantastic.
Effort. She's on 55 as Neil right arm over the wicket. Bowls her. And that's something that comes out of nothing and nowhere.
And she definitely has done that. Mel Lewis, 6 over mid-off. Yeah, definitely. As Wellington comes in from the Eddie Gilbert and Laura Harris has gone again.
More inclined to focus on the spinning stocks that are coming through. As Laris gets the shot she's been looking for the last 3 or 4 balls. And this is an extremely defensive field.
Oh no, she's gone over cover this time. Just over cover.
It's going to dig in. Is it going to make it? Yeah. It will.
And reverse sweeps that one for 6. She'd have to get just about every run. She's working hard. There's fielders out there, and she's going to be caught on the rope. Queensland would love to pick up in this match against South Australia as well. We're already putting them down for the victory. With 4 runs there to Hinkley. Hinkley faces up. Peterson drives uppishly down the ground, but well wide of mid-on, and that's going to go for 4 runs.
Loves it.
Woodfield goes over the head of the infield.
Back yourself in, 31 runs, 4 overs.
I'd be interested to figure out.
And that's going to be a wicket. Maddie Penner, 1 for 4 off 2 overs. You're exactly right, Mel. She stays on and she's bowled her.
Way again. Goes high. There's a fielder coming in from there who's going to take the catch. Lovely dismissal there, and Hinkley's innings of 25 comes to an end. A well-taken catch.
So I wonder if that might make a difference given how spin's gone.
This time swings high. It's going to miss everybody and will roll away. They might get it just inside the rope, but it won't matter. They'll run the 2 runs for victory. And the Queensland Fire come away with a 3-wicket, well-deserved victory over the South Australian Scorpions here at Allan Border Field today.